referring to my Dodgers. Of course, the Dodgers have finally hired, or I should say promoted, uh, a general manager, and that would be Brandon Gomes. Brandon Gomes has been promoted to the general manager position for the Dodgers. Now, just give a little quick rundown of Brandon Gomes. Brandon Gomes was a former major league relief pitcher. I believe he pitched for
The Rays.
yeah, he pitched for 5 seasons with the Rays. He was a Andrew Freidman trade, so he's been under Freidman to pretty much his whole baseball career at this point. He retired in I believe 2016, and then from that point he was hired by the Dodgers as their pitching coordinator in 2017. He became the director of player development in 2018. 2019 to 2021, he was the assistant general manager. And now he is taking the position as the new general manager of the Dodgers. What do you think about the Dodgers now promoting Brandon Gomes to their general manager position?
So my first thing is they haven't had a general manager since what 2018, right?
Yeah,
So
whenever
yeah, I think
Zaidi.
so I think 2018. So Friedman's been handling the
Mm-hmm.
helm. Is he going to be able to give up control? And especially coming off of a season where they needed to win the World Series to make it back to back. So
Right,
this is like that pivotal. Like, do we are we still that team, or are we going to be rebuilding?
right.
So this move, I like the move, but it's kind of like, why now?
Personally, I think this was the only decision they really had because I don't think
No, they couldn't
if
go outside.
right, you're not gonna go outside, and it's pretty clear that Andrew Friedman he has a philosophy. He hires people that follow his philosophy. Farhan Zaidi was someone that followed and understood his philosophy. Then he took that philosophy to San Francisco, and now they're becoming a winner. And they won the most games in baseball last year. He clearly has a philosophy in place. So Brandon Gomes just seems like the natural progression to that, being the assistant general manager. I feel like he was always grooming him to be in this
Yeah,
position. Obviously, since 2019, he
I
promoted
think
him.
probably I think it was like when he went from pitching to player development.
Yeah,
That's when
probably
I started noticing like, all right,
right.
he,
So
he's getting groomed.
yeah, something clearly was going on. However, my only concern with him is that we all know it's LA. It's a huge market, bright lights. I have a saying, trust in Friedman. I trust in Friedman. All right, he's the only general manager that, and of course, love and respect to Ned Colletti. I love Ned Colletti because he had to deal with the Frank McCourt era, and he had to deal with being hamstrung with money and having to make some deals that were great coming up because he was able to save players like Matt Kemp, Russell Martin, Clayton Kershaw. He did what he could to save certain players in trades, but also, he's notorious for a deal that he probably would have never made if they had the financial flexibility. But he traded Carlos Santana to the Indians for Casey Blake, and Carlos Santana turned into Carlos Santana. And we understand that he was hamstrung financially, but for Andrew Friedman has been the guy who has made every trade that needed to happen. He's done it. So anyone who has a problem with Andrew Friedman, I feel like you should just stop right now because every time Dodgers have had to make a move, they've made it.
Yeah,
Every move almost they've made has led them either to ending up in the World Series or basically they're the team that gets beat by the team that wins the World Series.
yeah.
Um, our track record for big deals during the deadline, the last like 5 to 6 seasons, is ridiculous. From
Yeah.
Max Scherzer, Trey Turner, Manny Machado, the list goes on. Rich Hill, Josh Reddick, which that failed, but hey, um,
David Price.
well that
That
was
was
off season, obviously,
yeah.
but like he knows when and how to pull the trigger. My only concern with Brandon Gomes is I hope that the pressure doesn't get to him. Obviously he's been groomed for this, so I don't
Yeah.
think it will. And also, I feel like any Andrew Friedman team, I still feel like Andrew Friedman has final say.
Of course,
Like
he's going to be back in the back playing puppet master with Brandon Gomes for the first couple seasons.
right. I mean, I'm quite sure that Brandon Gomes has, he'll have full control of
Of
his
course.
roles, but at the end of the day, he's still gonna look at Andrew Freeman and say,
Yeah.
this is what I want to do, yay or nay." there'll come a point in time where Brandon Gomes will probably have to tell Andrew Freedman, like, I don't think this is the right move. Which, notoriously, back from his Tampa Bay days, a lot of people don't tell him that he's wrong, right? And you can argue that the guy is rarely ever wrong, right? But he's taken a lot of heat, and he's going to take heat because he was the one who signed Bauer, and that Bauer deal, if it continues the way it's going, it looks like that's going to go down as one of the worst deals ever. He pitched for half a season, didn't pitch anymore, probably won't pitch anymore in a Dodger uniform. So, I feel like Andrew Freeman, he's very analytical. He makes decisions based off the numbers. Hopefully, Brandon Gomes is a mixture of both ends of the spectrum when it comes to that. But I think it's a great move, and yeah, the Dodgers just continue to get stronger.